Hello and welcome back to the channel, lords and ladies. How are you doing today? Hope you guys are excited for episode 15 of Bohemian Rhapsody. We are continuing our adventures as Freddie Mercury III and the Mercury dynasty, the rulers of Bohemia. We're kicking some butt so far. The campaign is actually going really well. I'm really enjoying it so far. Freddie Mercury III is having a really great rule, but some unfortunate things might actually happen this episode. I'm just predicting it might not happen, but you never know. McQueen is like 20 years older than us. We're 41, I believe, and she's like 60 or something. So my queen is actually getting close to dying, which is actually good for us. We've been anticipating that because we want to find a new wife eventually, so we can start having some more children, and hopefully we can have a better son than Eddie here. Eddie didn't really turn out so well, and we're kind of close in age. So I would like to marry somebody new, have some more sons, and then secure my line of succession. So we have a lot to look forward to this episode. We have some more conquests that we need to do. So let's press continue. Let's get back into this. Let's make sure that we're doing everything responsibly and in a good order here. I think I'm going to start the episode by getting some conquest. We are running out of people to declare holy wars against, especially to our east, because Vistulania and Denmark decided to become Catholic, which completely eliminates the ability for us to declare holy wars against them, which kind of stinks. But there is one power that we want to create a border with, Mazovia. They are pagans, so I can declare holy wars against Mazovia, and we can take we can take a whole bunch of land from them. We are still working for uniting the West Slavs, so, and we are pretty close to finishing. We're more than halfway done. We still have some conquests against Angria and over here into the west that we need to get a few counties, but I want to keep working for my eastern conquests, Denmark and Vistulania. I do have a claim against Denmark in this county here that I want to get. I believe this is going to be the first war that we fight because we want to finish the Duchy of Pomerania, and we also are working for the Duchy of Kuyavia, which Vistulania has a piece of and Denmark has a piece of. So we're going to declare an early war against Denmark, finish Pomerania. We're going to have to wait 5 years for the truce to end, obviously, and then once that truce is over, we will take the other piece from Denmark. They have a piece of Kuyavia, and then we have one county right here against Vistulania that we need to take. So we can, theoretically, we can get 2 duchies completed in this episode, and that's what I want to try to do. All the while, managing our realm as best we can, keeping an eye on our wife's health. Yeah, she is 60, I'm 41. She's feeling fine right now, but you never know. I don't know. Once you get up into the 60s, death isn't too far away. So I'm just predicting that we might lose our queen this episode. It might not happen. I'm just throwing a guess out there. You never know. So let's unpause here. Let me point out I created I created a new accolade. I created the Knight of the Fat Bottoms. And because we had a whole bunch of accolades that were empty and nobody qualifies. Oh no, somebody does qualify to be the president of the Freddie Mercury fan club. So let's appoint one. There we go. I keep switching. I keep changing my mind. We're going to give it to Borevoj. Borevoj. Sorry, guys. I couldn't make up my mind. But there we go. We got... we have 2 positions. We have 2 acclaimed knights. The president of the Freddie Mercury fan club and Knight of the Fat Bottoms. So this first war, let's get it started. There is one minor complication. Denmark is allied to West Francia, and so are we. So we have to kind of hope that West Francia joins us and doesn't join the smelly Vikings. We don't want that. So I'm going to have to make sure I call them in immediately before Denmark does. But we'll see what happens. hope that they join us. West Francia, please don't join the losing side. We'll summon our legions, we'll take the county, and we'll take the war target. And then we'll see what we need to do from there. Maybe we'll have to go get their capital, maybe not. Hopefully, West Francia joins us. They didn't. They joined on the enemy side, which is what I was kind of afraid of. But we have some other allies that we can call in. Let's call in Aquitaine, and let's call in Italy. That way we have some help, just in case we need them. Because West Francia is pretty strong. West Francia has 6,500 men. And they joined against our enemies, which doesn't make me happy. Let's put our marshal on organized army so I don't go into debt. Let's get the war target, maybe fight a couple of battles. I'm just hoping that West Francia gets the lead out and they get over here before West Francia does. Italy is almost here already. Vlachnik, my courtier, frets all through the day, evidently attempting to find the right words. At last we make our way to dine. He begins sheepishly. My liege, I hear rumors that Semimosil, the chieftain of Saxe, the chieftain of Goldman Sachs, has come to see you at the focus of his has come to see you as the focus of his enmity. Wow. He talks openly of the illegitimate king of Sierrads, who daily usurps his rightful lands and revenues. Me and Chieftain... Is this one of my vassals? He isn't. He's just... He's a dude whose land I'm gonna take. He owns a county in the Duchy of Kuyavia, which is actually gonna be the next war. Do we care if we're rivals with him? I really wouldn't like rivals right now. There's a chance that we could not become rivals and nothing will happen. There's a very low chance of this diplomacy challenge going through, unless my queen helps me. I don't think it's going to... 42%. I don't like that. Let's just... Inconsequential prattle, I'm sure. He was bluffing. A difficult-looking man demands an audience. Difficult-looking? I bet you he's ugly or something. He's ugly. So I guess that's the diplomatic way of saying that somebody's hideous. My name is Kozlov. You may have encountered my beautiful sculptures on the Calvaries next to the roads of your domain. I thought you might want to become my benefactor. Indeed, my name has become quite famous among your subjects. Both of us could benefit from this partnership. As proof of my good faith, I would create a unique and masterful sculpture for you to display wherever you wish, showing your immense piety to the world. Do I want this ugly dude to come and stay at my court and to make something for me? I already have 2 pieces of furniture, sculptures or pieces of furniture, and I already have my chest here, my chest in my cabinet, so I technically don't need another piece of furniture, and I don't want to spend a lot of money right now, so let's tell him to get out. Tell this ugly dude to get out. I've never heard of you, and you don't look very talented. You just look very ugly. He died? He vanished without a trace? Because I wouldn't sponsor his sculpture? He took my rejection really hard, and he just, like, killed himself and just disappeared himself. Getting the war target only gave us 6% war score, but since we have the war target, our war score will tick up naturally, so let's just keep conquering things. Italy is almost here. They're on their way. The sacred Jedi texts. I'm out for a stroll around the market. A merchant calls me over, insisting she has something that will pique my interest. The scent of drying herbs and foreign tinctures overwhelms my senses as I approach the stall. She is rifling through her collection of dusty tomes and other treasures. After some digging, the merchant produces an old book and insists I need it for what is to come. I already have 2 amazing books. And I don't want to spend money on another. I don't have the money right now, lady. I just don't have it. What need have I for your books? My level of fame just went up. West Francia and Denmark have yet to show their ugly faces. My realm priest this episode is going to be very busy fabricating claims against people, but he's actually pretty good. He's 21 learning, so getting all these claims won't take too long. The King of Bavaria wants my son to marry his daughter, his second daughter, who is not the heir to anything. It's his first daughter has all of the claims. I'm not gonna marry my son off, at least not now, at least not until I have another son, because if I have to disinherit this son, my first son, and if I marry him off and he starts having grandchildren and grandsons, if I disinherit him, his grandsons and his grandchildren will inherit his claim. So my line of succession will then just go to his grandchildren. So to prevent that just to prevent me from having to disinherit a whole bunch of people, I'm just not going to marry my son off. I'm just not going to marry him off. We're probably going to get so many requests to get him married to somebody, but I'm just going to reject them all. At least until I have another son. Then we can marry son number 1 off. Being invited to a hunt? Do I want to go on a hunt? No. I'm fighting a war right now. This is hunt enough for me. So we got Italy here. My jester starting a food fight. He threw food. He threw a pomegranate cake at McQueen. And she doesn't look very happy about it. But that's okay. It's relieving stress for us. I'm not going to become McQueen's friend because she's going to die relatively soon. And then if we're friends, I'm going to take a bunch of stress. So let's just laugh at it. I need some stress relief anyway. My realm priest finished his claim here. We need this one now. I'm being called to war. This is my daughter's husband. What's going on down here? Wow, look at the King of Italy. He's an irritable, excommunicated murderer, familial kinslayer. This is his heir. This is his primary heir. And this guy's married to my daughter. But what's interesting is that the King of Italy landed his son already. He gave his son a title. He gave him the county of Orbitello, so he's a count right now. And he's already fighting against his duke. I don't know why the King of Italy is allowing this to happen. Why he's allowing one of his dukes to fight against his son. Why isn't his son calling him in? I'm gonna accept, but there's not much I can do about it. I'm just worried if he loses his war and he dies or something, I'm going to lose my alliance with Italy. Because I have my Italy alliance through this marriage. So if Prince Alphonse dies, I'm going to lose my alliance with Italy, and my daughter's going to become single again, and we're going to have to marry her off again. Which isn't really, really great, but if that's what happens, that's what happens. Here's Aquitaine. Still no sign of Denmark or West Francia. West Francia's... Oh, I see what West Francia's doing. They're fighting Aquitaine. They didn't come all the way over here. After my long tutelage of young Slavomira, I was pleased to no end when she told me that she considers herself Czech. And indeed she is. For now, I'm just going to keep taking counties here, and then we'll probably go for Denmark's capital. My ward is, like, scaring my realm priest. Which trade brought my ward Slavomira to the market today? Slavomira was to hand out alms to the poor and needy, to learn about charity and a ruler's plight to the less fortunate. The scatterbrained child couldn't decide who to give the gold to. At the end, she had given one coin to the one-legged stable boy, one to the blind urchin, used another coin to buy apple tart, gave one to me, of all people, and lost the last one in a ditch. It seems that little Slavomira is quite unable to make up her mind. She wants to be fickle, and she wants to be my friend? This is just a courtier. It's not worth taking stress for her. She's gonna become my friend? Alright. I'm friends with a 13-year-old. You are always there for me, and I hope you know that I'm grateful. My friend Slavomira approaches me in a rare display of courage and openness. Since we're already her friend, and I don't need an opinion gain, let's get a hook on her. And then when she becomes an adult, I can get money from her. I can steal her lunch money. I have a strong hook on Duke Spitinev, and I can start getting money from him. Let's take it. Finally, here comes Denmark. We'll fight a battle against them right now. Come with me, allies. Let's go slaughter these Danes. We're going to finish the whole of body tree. So we're going to keep working for that. While hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far, some opportunities to portray my vassal Duke Gindrick in a good light have presented themselves. I'm trying to sway this guy. The success chances of my sway are really good. I don't need to help him. Let's get prestige. These Danes are none too smart. They split their armies up. That got us up to 67 war score. Let's go get his capital now. I have enough money to afford embarking. And my allies can go they can protect the war target. I've gotten an idea and attempt to align Duke Gindrick to my interests. With the right arguments, I may be able to convince him that I'm acting not merely in my own interest, but in the interest of the Lord himself. It's a learning challenge. 75%. He sees through my efforts? Really? Let's hope that getting his capital ends it. Is he coming to protect it? Nope, he just sailed away. Adios. Alright, the grovelers have come a-knockin', but we'll wait. Ooh, as I struggle to make out the tiny letters on the scroll before me, I feel a headache building once again. Why do scribes insist on writing such small symbols? Freddy's getting old and he's losing his eyesight, but I need stress relief and I need money. I'm not interested in learning lifestyle experience would be great, but I prefer money and stress relief. See, my realm priest is getting these claims done very quickly. Now, let's not forget that Vistulania, everything here that Vistulania owns, we need to make Westlavia. Everything in Vistulania, so we have to get to work fabricating claims against them. So let that be the focus of let this be the focus of all of our fabrications. There we go. That was enough to end it. These smelly Danes. We captured the king of Denmark. Yeah, cry. Cry, little man. So we just finished Pomerania. We're gonna give away the last piece. I have enough money to create the duchy title. And because we are prepared, this is my dynasty member here. He's not old enough yet. He's not 16, but we're going to give him the duchy title anyway. So there's another duchy completed. The next war we're going to fight is going to be against Vistulania, because we have to wait for this truce against Denmark to end. I believe it's 5 years. Yep. So let's let some time go by. We'll listen to grovelers, and then we'll fight Vistulania. Oh no. The Prince Alphonse. Prince Alphonse just lost his war. What's going on? He's in prison. This is exactly what I was afraid of. He's in prison. We have to hope that he doesn't get executed. If they execute Alphonse, we can kiss our Italy alliance goodbye. And my daughter's going to come back to court, and I'm going to have to marry her off again. Let's pay attention. He's probably going to get killed. Watch. He's going to get killed. But before we find out, because I'm nervous to find out, let's listen to grovelers. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get the grovelers out of the way. The woman who approaches my throne is clearly a commoner. My lord, she begins her speech, I represent the local community of Prague. In the last few months, our cemeteries have been plagued with the disappearance of bodies. All had been dug up and left no trace. At first, we feared wild animals or obscure powers at work, but then your own court physician was caught red-handed, hauling the dead away from her for her experiments. Please put a stop to this blasphemy. We will. Let's just tell her to cut it off. Stop robbing people's graves. Come on. An envoy from a provincial city, Mayor Jenik of Turek, has come to protest the abuse his city has been suffering at the hand of its neighbor, suffragan Bishop Ladislav, under the protection of their liege, Count Dietrich of Kales. They occupy and repossess our arable land by force and threaten the landowners with spiritual damnation and material violence to make them sell their belongings. I beg of you, my lord, do us justice. Don't bother me with these local squabbles. Or do we want to take the side of our realm priest? What's his opinion? It's not 100, but I'm going to take the side of my realm priest. I don't care if I piss off this mayor. Who is he? He's nobody. And I gain some piety. Alright, last groveler. My guest Yeldem approaches my throne with a smirk on her face and bows deeply. Greetings, your majesty. During my recent trip to the kingdom of Finland, I learned some fascinating tidbits about several of King Tarasi's subjects. I would be happy to share these with you for a price. What the hell do I need secrets against? I don't want to gain tyranny. I wouldn't mind dread, but I don't want tyranny. And I can't afford this. And I don't care about the King of Finland. Why do I care about the King of Finland? Begone, rumor monger. My court has no place for the life of you. The likes of you. Just get out. Okay. I can ransom a duke. Let's check our prisoners out. We have 2 of them. We have this little kid, the Duke of... One of the dukes in Denmark, and get 100 gold for him. Yes, please. Alright, let's prepare for our next war with Vistulania. Let me get some more money. And my alliance is invalid. We just lost our alliance. He's still alive. They didn't kill him. Oh, okay. We didn't lose our alliance with Italy. That's good. That's good. We still have our alliance with Italy, but Prince Alphonse lost his county that the king gave him. So that's all that happened. He's still married to my daughter. And we still have our Italy alliance. That's really good news. I need an antiquarian. How are opinions doing? Everybody loves me. This powerful vassal could use some work. I'm already scheming against him, so... Already taking care of it. There we go. So, maybe, you know, a couple more ticks, maybe like 450 gold or something. And then we'll declare war against Vistulania. I gained some piety because of McQueen. Thank you. How are you feeling, McQueen? She's still feeling fine. And we're still feeling good. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. We do not know yet who. We do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill my giant knight. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen, because he's one of my better knights. Even though he's craven. I'm already doing everything that I can to protect him, so let's just hope he doesn't die. And let's get this war against Vistulania started. We want to take the piece of Kuyavia from them. Lechiza? Lechiska? Who are their allies? Nobody. Just a count. Is this an internal one? I think so. No, it's a foreign alliance. It's just a count. We don't need any help. I was just debating on whether we would need to call in an ally. I don't believe we do. I'm going to spawn my army here. We're going to go for their capital first, and then we'll go for the war target. He called his ally in, and he joined, but that's fine. Did he hire any mercenaries? He did. He hired 794. But he doesn't have enough money to hire any more, so that's the limit of his mercenaries that he can hire. So we should still be fine without having to call in an ally. If we really need to, we can. But I don't think we will. Very good, Realm Priest. Keep up the good work. A court event involving my jester? Uh-oh, what's going on? Lately, I can't help but notice the gaggles of giggling maidens and usually austere warriors gathering in dark alcoves to listen enraptured to a book. Today, I finally cornered Matthew with the book in his hands. It is clearly a licentious text, filled to the brim with sensuous temptations, earthly seductions, and supple bosoms. I am silent while I ponder the probable reaction of Archbishop Whitred, and Matthew stares at me in apprehension. You will have all the copies of the scandalous text burned and ban it from your court. I gain prestige and dread. All of my unchaste courtiers and guests, which is probably a lot of them, lose 20 opinion of me. I don't want to piss off basically all of my guests and courtiers. I wouldn't mind the dread, though, but I can get dread other ways. The piety would be nice, too. Make it disappear, and I'll pretend I saw nothing. This way, everybody's happy. The dirty, naughty books circulating through my court. Duke Spitinev created a cadet branch. Is that the first one? Yeah. Our very first cadet branch. That's cool. We definitely have enough time to get over here and end this siege. We're just going to wait for ours to finish. And I'm going to start swaying somebody else because I don't have to sway this guy anymore. All of my powerful vassals love me. Get Iron Constitution, Disease Resistance. Massive boost. We just want to make sure that we live... Uh-oh. Now we're only feeling fine. We just want to make sure we outlive McQueen. And we should, guys. No, I'm not worried about it. We're just going to finish the whole body tree, and that should help us live as long as possible. Yeah, they were just about to get this and they ran away. How are we going to compliment him? Ruling the realm surely interests him. Stewardship is his best trait. Or his best skill. He should appreciate that comment. Come on. Or that compliment. Yep, he did. Thank you, my dear. We have 531 gold, so we can... Once this war is over, I'm going to invest in something. Let me check my items. I need regalia. I'm going to commission some regalia. Because we have the money, and we need it. He's fighting other people? That's good. He is taking attrition. He's run out of supplies, so he's just going to keep getting weaker and weaker. And that's good for us. Hopefully by the time we're done with our siege, he's going to be really... We can probably beat them in a battle without having... Like, we could probably already beat him in a battle, but him taking attrition is going to really help. I just lost somebody important. What was it? Seneschal. Let's get a Seneschal. Princess Betty? Do we give it to our daughter? Let's give it to somebody who doesn't have a job yet, and... Everybody's got good aptitude up here. Let's do Jessek. He doesn't have a job yet. He's my knight, but he can use some more opinion boost. Or maybe this woman here. Now, I like his personality better. He's honest, generous, and trusting. He deserves a job. Definitely. Education at an end. My ward Slavomira has come of age, and it's time she left my care. She got an adequate bargainer. She didn't get a really good education. But that doesn't bother me. I did betroth her between the episodes, so let's get her married now. There we go. Let's fight a battle. They're probably just gonna run away. My daughter Betty had a son, so I have a grandson. She wants to name him Freddy. Does he deserve the name? He did get 2 traits. Okay. He can keep the name Freddy. That's fine. That's her second child. I knew they were gonna run. Bunch of cowards. I'm gonna commission this artifact now. Regalia. Let's hope it turns out well. Maybe if it does, I can hire him as an artisan. I don't think I have enough time to catch him. Let's just get this. Make him come to us. He's taking a whole bunch of attrition. McQueen, I'm not going to dedicate it to her. I don't care about her opinion right now. Let's get some more piety. It's the lowest. It got us up to 1,000. Another claim is done. Dude, my realm priest is kicking butt. Keep it up. He hired a holy order now. How can he hire a holy order? Oh, I think I know what's happening. He's fighting somebody else. He's in 2 wars right now. He's fighting the High Chiefdom of He's fighting Mazovia, so that enabled him to hire a holy order, but now he's just using the holy order to fight me. Just to be on the safe side, everybody, I'm gonna call in Italy. Or since it's gonna cost me the same amount, all of my allies are kings, and it's gonna cost me 350 prestige to call them all in, or any one of them in. Let's call in West Francia. West Francia is the furthest away, and I might not need them, but let's just call them in, just to be safe. I gotta match the holy order that he called in, because they do outnumber me now. If his army combines, I could be in deep trouble. Faction against me disbanded. No factions. Lovely. I seized an artifact, which is a piece of crap. Is this an inventory artifact? It is. I don't need it. Give me money. This is ridiculous, Giolio protests. As the keeper of the king's personal collection, I have a responsibility to ensure the quality of your work. You will see it once it's finished, Godefroy retorts. You should leave a man to his work when he's forging regalia fit for royalty. I would really like this to turn out well, so let's... This is my antiquarian, and he is my court artificer. Listen to my artificer. He wants to help you. Giolio will ensure its quality. Come on. See? Told ya. There they go. The cowards trying to get away. They will. Let's see if we can catch them. We caught half of them. And now the other part of the army is coming to fight me? Nope. Now they're running too. Let's catch them now. I just inherited something. I just inherited the Duchy of Nordmark. That means that one of my family members just died because I gave this to a family member. He wants to destroy something else. I don't have any other regalia for him to destroy, so let's try this one. Gain progress. I inherited 2 holdings. Yeah, this was him. Why did I inherit this from him? I'm just gonna land him. That's fine. He is a dynasty member. He's my nephew. He has claims to these anyway. Let's give it to him. Yeah. And I'm gonna make him the Duke too. There we go. 73% war score. Let's take something else. Or we can fight a battle. He's probably going to run away, but we'll see if we can catch him. Inspiration realized. Ooh, it turned out really well. Check regalia. Over here, my lord, my beneficiary Godefroy waves me over with a wide grin. I have toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. A beautiful regalia set of masterful craftsmanship. It consists of an electrum scepter set with pieces of garnet, a fustian cloak that has been embroidered with silver thread, and an electrum cross-bearing orb. Renown, prestige, piety, diplomacy per level of fame. And we're already at level 4, level of fame. Exalted amongst men. So we're going to get some diplomacy immediately. Absolutely, it turned out well. He's definitely becoming my artificer. Now I've got 16 diplomacy. This is lovely. Good job. How old are you? He's feeling fine. I guess he can be my artificer. He won't just instantly die the second I give him the job. West Francia, you coming? Yeah, they're taking their time, but they're coming. Schemer discovered. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. It is my courtier Richeza. Well, that should end the scheme. Enemy combatants captured. As long as they're not contributing to the war score. We captured the leader of the Holy Order that he hired. Executed another guest. He's not my guest. What's my dread? I already have 0 dread. Let's just give him away. Let's just let him go. I would have executed him, but I didn't want to take that opinion penalty from my guests. Let's get our payments. McQueen died instantly. Wow, we got no warning. She was just feeling fine. My dear Gerhild, I might not have loved you, yet I feel you're passing more acutely than I ever thought possible. You were always there, my constant companion. Did I take you for granted? There are so many things left unsaid. So we're gonna take a little bit of stress. 19, it's not bad. So we need to find another queen. So I was right. I was right. She did. Let's find another queen. Because I need her to help me with my domain, so let's find another queen. And this woman is going to be really important because we need inheritable traits and we want more traits. And we have some geniuses. We have some geniuses. Yes! They're on the older side. They're running out of time, so I would be cutting it very close. I'd be making a gamble here, but this Greek woman, she has really good stewardship. So I would have 7 years in order for her to have a son. That's all I would have. Maybe it would be smarter to maybe grab somebody who's younger. We already have a son. We already have a son. If worse comes to worst, we'll just have our first son take the throne if we need to. But I really like this Greek woman. If I have genius, she has genius, it will basically guarantee that my children will be geniuses. We just need to hope that she gets pregnant. So I need to abandon celibacy immediately. That's what we're doing. Nope, not you, not you. You, my dear. I have to convert her. As both parties have this trait, it will get inherited. So my children are guaranteed to be geniuses. I'm not going to do a grand wedding. I don't need to. I would love to do a grand wedding, but I don't need to right now. It's going to cost me money that I don't want to spend. All I want is this marriage. And let's immediately abandon celibacy. Let's start having some kids. Perfect. So we have a new queen. Let's hope she gets pregnant soon. She's a lunatic. I didn't notice this. From all my evenings watching stars, I have seen with my own eyes what I have only heard of before. The stars move at different speeds and reverse their course at different times. Alright, insight into the heavens, some learning lifestyle, some stewardship, learning, and prestige for 10 years. I will find my answer in the heavens. My wife is taller than me, but then again, everybody's taller than me. Freddy the Third's a little guy. He's not a dwarf, but... Please get pregnant soon, you lunatic. So she's a little crazy, who cares? She's intelligent, though. Or, no, she's a genius. She's a genius lunatic. I've been studying the ancient Jedi texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end in 6,000 years. Does everybody agree, Freddy? Does everybody really agree? I'm going to consult more priests, get more learning lifestyle. And I have another perk that I didn't know about. I'm already doing everything that I can to increase my fertility. I have this item right here. But I'm confident that we'll start having children. We have time. Oh, I'm gonna be cutting it close. I hope I didn't make a bad decision here. I just need her to have a son. A liar's pay. I was shocked when I caught my granddaughter Betty trying to steal from the travel chest of visiting Count Bretislav. She blamed another child. She blamed a game another child had invented, but I can tell she was lying. My granddaughter wants to be a liar. Let's have her be humble. I'll take some stress for her. We're over our domain limit again. I can ask my head to pay for gold. Thank you, Mr. Conehead. I have no intention on keeping Kuyavia, so we'll just give away a piece of it. This is the duchy capital. Inspiration, what is it? No, thank you. Come on, you two. Please. Please, please, please. Get it on. Oh, you know what we can do? We can help it out. Let's romance her. Let's speed up the process. I'm gonna write her a love poem. So hopefully by the time this romance scheme is over, we will get her pregnant. And she'll give me a son. I have received an offer from Sarka, a commoner from Prague. If the letter is to be believed, she's an experienced herbalist who would be willing to share her knowledge in return for room and board. So she wants to join my court. Just torture her. The offer is intriguing, but I know Archbishop Whitred is distrustful of charms and potions. He believes that Satan uses them for his own nefarious purposes. But I do gain the herbalist trait 100%. This is going to increase my health. I'm doing it. Being an herbalist is a medium health boost. Disease resistance. So we're coming towards the end. We have a few minutes left. Let's at least finish this seduce scheme. And try to get McQueen pregnant. Sweet Lady Sibylla. I sigh as I kneel before her. My only desire is to bring you honor and happiness. Pray, tell me, how can I prove my love for you? She gives me a look. Lady Purchas's necklace is lovely. She wants a necklace? Okay. Whatever you want, my dear. Commission a necklace. I'm really nervous. I might have chosen a queen that's too old. I'm confident that she'll get pregnant at least once. We just have to hope that she has a son. That's it. With my mind set on a relaxing evening, I'm headed for my friend Slavomira's chambers. Why are you headed to this 18-year-old's chambers? With some spiced wines and a chess set. Without knocking, I push her door open. She is seated at her desk, writing furiously. As I clear my throat, she jumps out of her skin. She quickly stuffs a roll of parchment into her pocket and turns towards me with an uneasy look upon her face. Respect her privacy. She's not scheming against me, see? A mischievous smile playing on Slavomira's lips. I know I've acted strangely of late, and for that I apologize, but I had good reason. It is a feast in your honor. Let me get you a cup of spiced wine. Thank you. Thank you, Slavomira. Come on, McQueen, hurry up. Bump uglies, we need children. Sooner rather than later. We discovered public works. I think I was being exposed to public works. I was. Counties now reach a maximum existing development penalty at 20. Now we're being exposed to royal prerogative, and we are fascinated by hereditary rule. We still have 2 innovations that need to be done in the tribal era. We can get money from Duke Spitanev again. My level of splendor increased. Our dynasty is now reputable. By God, Queen Sibylla is an insufferable fool. You've seen how she averts her eyes? Ridiculous. She's a lunatic. Cut her some slack. My vassal Duke Gindrick throws his head back with a wicked laugh. Sibylla is still conversing with her friends, but I can tell she heard him. Do we duel him? Do we duel our vassal? Or do we try a diplomacy challenge? He refuses to listen. Really? Off with his head. There's a 1% chance that we die. I am not taking that risk right now. I do need some stress relief, but I can't afford to die right now. And we just lost our high priest, or our realm priest. And we got a really bad one. We got a really bad one who's young, so he's going to be here for a while. Maybe I'll consider murdering him, but not right now. I'm stuck with him for now. Come on, you two. Damn it! Get pregnant! Come on! Running out of time. It's my own fault for marrying a woman so old, but I'm confident that she'll get pregnant at least once or twice. Another person who's insulting her? All of these people are insulting the queen? Act of heroism, which will increase the success chance, which doesn't need help. Oh, Sibylla, he couldn't be more wrong. Let's improve her opinion. That should make her more willing to get in bed with me. King Alphonse. So we have a... He's married to my daughter, so now my daughter's a queen, and we got another king by marriage. So now we have 3 kings by marriage. So this ended up working out really well. I'm happy. He is the king. And he's young, so he's going to be our ally for a while. Have they had any sons yet? They did. Perfect. None of these holdings are mine, so I don't really have to worry about increasing the control, but let's do it. My marshal's not doing anything else. We just went over an hour. I really want to finish this seduce scheme. My darling is in danger. I must save her. We became soulmates. And we lay with each other. Please, 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 please get pregnant. Please get pregnant. Issues of fertility. I've seen I'd handle everything from leeches to rotting bodies, but the discomfort on her face is something entirely new. As your physician, I'm the guardian of your health, she said, staring down at her shoes. That also includes your reproductive health. I can make a tincture that might help you and your wife. I've also read about some experimental treatments with promising results. Really good chance that the treatment is successful. Successful fertility treatment for 10 years. This is exactly what I need. Amazing fertility treatment. 96%. Yes. The future of the realm is at stake. I'll try anything. What a perfectly timed event. That's going to increase both of our fertility by 30%. As you might know, the woman's pleasure is just as important as the man's. Amen. You must take your wife's seeds. You must make your wife's seeds spring forth so it can mix with your own. You should read this tome about techniques for the bedchamber. It was a lot of work to master the unfamiliar methods, but master them I did. At least if Sibylla's reaction was any indication. Ida is very positive about the results, and I feel excellent. She tells us to be patient, but I think we can expect a new family member soon, yes! Let us retreat to the chamber. I'm just gonna keep playing until she gets pregnant. I'm really worried, guys. I really need her to get pregnant. Now I'm being called to war. He's not fighting anybody powerful. He's fighting 2 counts. He can do it himself. I'll accept, but I'm not gonna help him. The second she gets pregnant, I'll end the episode. My granddaughter, she wants to be compassionate. All right. Good for you. I will get back into the whole of body tree. We will finish it, but I am going to do this. I do want some perks in the diplomacy lifestyle, but doing the family focus will increase my fertility even more. So let's do this, and let's get the few perks that I do want. I want Groom to Rule and maybe Thoughtful. But that'll increase our fertility. Yes! 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 Sorry, I'm so excited my wife is pregnant. And I think that's how we're going to end it. Oh my god, that is a huge, huge relief. Alright, so we're going to end the episode with that good news. My brand new queen is pregnant. Let's hope she's carrying a son. She still has a few more years. She still has some time. We just really need this to be a son. And we will find out in the next episode, everybody. That is where we're going to end it. With that awesome bit of news, that is how we're ending it, everybody. So, thank you, everybody. Thank you for checking out the video. I'm sorry that it took me a little bit to put out this video. I have been quite busy in the past few days, and I still am, but I will do my best to try to get more episodes out a little bit better. I don't want to leave you guys hanging for too long, so. Hope you guys appreciated this episode. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not yet subbed to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. I would really appreciate it. Love to welcome you. I would love to welcome you guys as another lord or lady in the realm. Come and join us, everybody. If you are not yet subbed, hit that sub button. And I will catch you guys in the next episode, episode 16, where we will find out if we have a son. But until then, have a good one, guys.